But thank you for being here. Hope you guys are down with some scary, spooky stuff. Might have a good time. All right, let's hop in. Boop. We've got the 20 scariest up first. That was like, I actually got really jump scared really bad, and I hate that. It was the under the bed one. I hope that one's not in this one. I'm not gonna look. But thanks for being here. I love you guys so much. Let's check out our first one and see what's up for the year. I feel like I've missed a few, so maybe this will kind of catch me up a little bit, which will be really nice. More jump scares, please. No, I'm a chicken. No. Okay, let's check it out. Hopefully the audio works. Let's try.
The scariest ghost videos.
Totally does. Life is good.
TikTok user Jose Castillo and his friends often mountain bike after work on some wooded trails near the city of Oaxaca, Mexico.
Okay.
One evening after dark, Jose and his friends go out on a trail that they've taken many times before. But this time, things take a terrifying turn.
Oh, I thought it was going to say
Jose's
dark
GoPro
turn.
camera.
Would you guys do nighttime biking? That seems like super dangerous because it's night and you can't see everything ahead of you. These lights look pretty good, but I mean, man, no thanks. Mirrors and strings. We'll watch for them. We'll see. Let's see what's up. Oh, did I break the chat? I think I did. I'll move you. There you go. My bad. I broke you guys off. We're there now. Okay. Oh, hi. What's up, Mike? All right. All right. Okay. Nighttime trail biking. Would not do personally. Sounds so scary. We broken. You fixed now. I love you. You all better.
Is recording when something happens.
Let's see if that mouse goes away.
Still
Mouse
gives
goes
him
away.
chills.
Yay.
To this day.
Hey, not cool.
Did you see it? Someone or something appears out of nowhere, and Jose barely manages to swerve around it.
That's some long
When slowed down and
hair.
paused,
What?
The figure appears to be cloaked, wearing a veil that's
Oh,
translucent
maybe
enough
it's a
that
cloak.
you can see what looks like a face. A very disturbing face.
I thought it was a kid
Many
with
viewers
really
of Jose's
long
TikTok
hair.
believe that he captured the infamous weeping woman, La Llorona, a vengeful spirit of Mexican lore that mourns the loss of her children. But
Ghost from Call of
what
Duty?
do you think
No.
this is? Let me know. TikTok user Brianna's videos are mostly dedicated.
Did they enhance it? Because it looks like just a blur. How did they get all that color out of that? I guess that would be the eye holes, right? Is that the mouth hole? Oh, yeah, there's the eyes. I didn't see that one. I guess just enhanced. Yeah, Ghost from Call of Duty on the trail. Creepy, no thanks.
TikTok user Brianna's videos are mostly dedicated to her favorite pastime, free diving in the beautiful waters just off the coast of sunny
So
Florida.
dangerous.
Now, none of Brianna's videos have anything to do with the supernatural. Well, except for just this one. One afternoon, Brianna is going for a routine dive when she captures
Free diving does look
something
really cool.
truly chilling.
Is this screaming fish?
Brianna starts to
It sounds
panic as she
so
hears loud,
active.
distressed underwater screams all around her. After she surfaces and disturbed by what she just heard, she goes down again to try to figure out just what is going on.
How weird. I love underwater eyeballs that look, because underwater eyeballs, even if you have eye protection, your eyes are always like massive.
This time, there are no screams. Brianna is baffled by what just happened and posts her strange unexplained video to
Weird.
TikTok. Now, of
I like that one.
course, many viewers accuse Brianna of adding a fake audio track to her dive video. So, to prove them wrong, Brianna posts again, this time showing the footage directly from her GoPro camera.
Oh, good on you.
So, people are asking what camera
Literally
I
just a
use.
voiceover.
GoPro 7 works
No sharks.
perfectly fine for me. I cracked it a little bit, but I used the case. Definitely not a
Aw.
voiceover though, so I'm going to show you the
Like
video
her
straight out of
speech
my GoPro.
pattern.
Just like how I recorded it. So you can hear.
That is weird. That's legit. I appreciate the extra effort on proof.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
So, it's not a voiceover or an edit or anything like that. So.
See, it's so funny because my brain wants to be like, oh, that's the wind, but it's underwater. I don't know what it could be. Remember that guy that dropped the iPhone into the really, really hot water? Is there ever a chance that like air escaping the device? No, because she said it's in a case. I was going to say, is there like a chance the air escaping the device could make like a screaming sound? Wind and also fire underwater. We saw it on SpongeBob. We know what's up. But yeah, weird. Very windy
Now,
water that day.
paranormal or
Water
not,
ghosts.
The strange
It might be.
underwater screams are absolutely unnerving. 12 years ago, a band in Veracruz, Mexico was playing their final gig as one of their
like that-
members
yeah,
was
I
about
like
to
that one
move to
overall.
another
Weird.
town. At the time, they didn't notice anything unusual about the event at all. But later, as the guys rewatched the video of their performance, they noticed something that chills them to their core.
This one is really weird, actually. Maybe a whale from far away?
For
Maybe.
This one, there's probably no reason to ask, but did you see
it?
Lurking behind the TV in the right corner, a ghastly-looking girl with what seems to be a pale and distorted face.
That
seems
does
to be
bug me.
peeking
That
out
one's-
at the band. What's even weirder is that if we cut to different segments of the video, the strange pale girl has disappeared. The
Where
guys
you
in
go?
the band believe that this bizarre figure might be the ghost of a friend of theirs who took her own life years earlier.
What's weird,
Perhaps
if that's true, she kind of looks happy, right? Like that she gets to watch. That's just, that one's really creepy. Because you can even see like the full shadow behind. Like they're physically there.
dropping in for one last goodbye at the band's final performance.
Ooh. Scary.
Caught live on camera.
My bad. Did he say how long ago that video was from? Because that also would be a good ending. I don't think it's edited or anything. That one was cool. I like that one a lot.
This next creepy clip was sent in by John Robinson, who goes by the
Hi,
streamer
John.
name J-Rob. Now, John
Hi,
frequently
Jay.
goes live on YouTube with his friends to talk sports and debate their favorite players and teams. But during one of these late-night live streams, something happens that shocks them all to their core.
Hard. I think y'all need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but
Silly
I
ghost.
don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just personally.
Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop
Junebug,
it. Run it
chill
back.
out,
I gotta
I'm
run
alone.
it back.
Hey,
I'm alone.
I didn't see it.
I
I didn't see anything, man. I was looking at
I will
the
turn on the lights. Stop playing.
I'd be so mad.
Look at it right now, cause what? Bro,
What? Junebug, what happened?
that
What?
was not a person, bro.
Bro, chill out. What are y'all talking about?
He's starting to get mad.
Yeah, chill out, man. Hold up, man. I ain't with this.
Chill
Bro,
out.
Go watch it for
Relax.
Please
yourself.
run it back. Somebody watch. Run back the clip. Please, somebody run back this clip.
Oh,
Bro,
man.
Oh my
Clip.
God. Somebody
I don't-
clip that.
Run it back at 5 minutes.
An unexplained dark figure seems to walk past John's friend Chris.
It's so
even though
weird because you
Chris
see
is
their hands like in
completely
front of them
alone at
too while they're
home.
walking.
Now freaked out, Chris turns on the light and comes back to watch.
Definitely. Like they the dope up, bro. Like,
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the hell, bro? What the fuck was that?
I ain't even smoking
I'm not
on
playing no
N&B
yo,
pack.
J-Rob.
I'm smoking on
Hold on, hold on.
I'd be mad.
wait, Chris, you saw it?
Did I see it, bro?
Yo, what the fuck was
Bro,
that?
it did.
You okay? Okay. I'm great. I heard a loud bang.
Chris looked both ways.
Not alone.
Like he felt his
Not
heat,
ghosts.
Like, bro.
Hey, Chris.
I felt like a cold chill, but honestly, bro.
Oh my god.
Chris, you might want to go outside. I ain't even I haven't looked at it yet. I'm gonna look at it all after the fact. I ain't looking at it.
Would you leave?
But
I feel like I'd
context, yo,
leave.
I don't know what the hell happened, but apparently,
I'd be out.
like, something,
Thanks.
Like, walked
Thanks
past
so
me,
much.
I feel like a chill, and then like all of a sudden, these J-Rob, Junebug, they start wilding out. I'm just like, yo, like what the hell is happening? Like, yo, like a ghost just went past.
Ghost named PTB. No.
There's something
It was
just
a
went
ghost
past.
on the screen. It was
Yo,
a
Jay,
ghost
I'm about to look at the video right now.
Hey,
Hold
bruh.
on.
I'm not.
This, bro. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Like, I'm not gonna lie, fellas. Like, I can't even. I'm so distracted. I'm so distracted right now, bro. Like, I can't even answer your question because I cannot believe what I just saw.
God.
Chris explains that he felt a chill when, whatever this is, walked behind him and he
That's
looked
so
back,
yeah.
but
That's a
didn't
spooky one.
see anything. As more of their friends
I
joined
bet
the
it just
live
felt
stream,
like
the whole
a
group
breeze
decides to
going
watch
by
the
him.
clip
You know what I mean?
together.
Like it just kind of.
Oh, what's that?
Because he looked too.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. I don't know
what he was saying.
Hey, bruh.
Come on, you missed it. Oh, no, no.
Oh, that
Oh,
light.
I saw that. I saw that.
I felt, bro.
I saw that.
Move this camera
again.
my mouth,
I
son.
saw
I'm
it.
panicking right now, son.
I saw that.
I think that one's super
I saw
legit.
Look.
Oh, you said we're rating them?
I
That's
saw
like a 10 out of 10. I
So,
feel like.
what do you think happened here? Did Chris's live webcam accidentally capture a ghostly apparition
Yes.
live on YouTube?
Yes, it did.
Chris seems almost a little embarrassed about it. By the way,
Ah.
it should be mentioned that none
Ooh.
of John/J-Rob
Nice build.
Neat.
Wow. Congrats. PTV just built a computer that's like a twinsy to mine. And I love it. I'll post a picture on Discord for you guys. Or maybe he will. Just came in to show it's finished. That's so cool. Aw, someone's gonna be gaming all night. What's up, Turtle? Wow. That one is cool. I think that one is like such actual legitimate evidence. You know what I mean? Oh, this is the most replayed. I feel like the people vote whichever one is watched the most. If it's not a butt or a boob, it's like a ghost, you know? It's that one's legit.
Rob's live streams have anything to do with the paranormal. If
Love
you want
it.
to take a look for
Love
yourself,
it.
you can watch this
Yeah,
entire
I'm gonna give that a
live
10 out of
broadcast
10.
over on John's YouTube channel, J-Rob. One last goodbye.
Ooh.
Back in September, veterinary student Mary Carmen Flores from Arequipa, Peru, adopted a sweet little Labrador that she named
Aw.
Scott. The two quickly bonded, but only enjoyed a few months together before Scott was tragically found dead in Mary Carmen's home. Mary Carmen was absolutely devastated by the
That's
sudden
really
loss
sad.
of the very healthy dog and wanted an explanation. She suspected that some horrible person might have actually poisoned her dog. So
Wow.
Mary Carmen started searching through her CCTV footage to find answers. But instead, she found something else entirely. Something she was not prepared for.
This one I haven't seen at all. Oh, it's this little ghost.
The
Oh.
CCTV footage shows Mary Carmen at the gate as her family arrives home. Her dog Scott can be seen happily greeting the group. But here is where it gets weird. Because this footage was recorded after the dog had passed away. Here's Mary Carmen explains that she believes Scott's spirit came to say goodbye to her and her family. She shared the video to TikTok in dedication to the sweet dog's memory.
That's
To
so
this day, Mary
sad.
Carmen still has no idea of what caused Scott the little Labrador's death, but she's grateful to have found the footage of Scott's final greeting.
You know what's terrible? And I'm going to totally ruin this. I don't think the dog would even know that it's gone. You know what I mean? So like to not be greeted and not be like pet and everything as soon as you show up, I feel like that would be devastating. Oh, but interesting. Nonetheless, interesting. I hope it brought her peace.
To the family. Highway horror. It's 4 in the morning and truck driver William Church is driving down an empty highway just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. He suddenly spots something in front of him that makes his blood run cold.
What a fur. What? Is it a kid?
William's truck dashcam records the moment when a translucent figure appears to be standing on the right lane of the highway.
Kind of looks like the legs
can't
come in
believe his
first,
eyes,
too.
But he's not the only one who spots the bizarre figure. Sitting next to him in the passenger seat is his truck driving partner, Erica Lake. She is also shocked by the sudden appearance of this strange apparition on the road.
At first, I thought it was a human, and then when you can't really see the face and the top of the body up, I was kind of, I wonder what, and then we were thinking about maybe it's a ghost.
I actually twitched the wheel to miss whoever it was.
The highway they are on, Arizona State Route 87, is notorious for its many deadly accidents where countless lives have been tragically cut short. Adding to the mystery, the figure they capture appears to have no upper torso or head. So did the two truckers capture proof of the paranormal? Or just what do you think this is? Let me know.
I think that's pretty good.
Watcher. Popular former BuzzFeed Unsolved hosts Shane and Ryan are back with an all-new paranormal investigation series called Ghost Files over on their very own YouTube channel, Watcher. Now, for those of you who don't know the series, Shane is
I like
a
their
diehard
dynamic.
skeptic who does not believe
They're
in ghosts
so
at
good
all.
together.
But Ryan, on the other hand, does believe in the supernatural and often finds himself scared senseless on these paranormal investigations.
All right, apparently this is where a recurring ghost is seen.
What are you? Hey, man, calm down.
You piece of shit.
My mic went out, and then I was looking for you.
He's crouching in here like some kind of cave creature.
And then all I did was
Cave creature.
Oh yeah,
coming
so
to
you're
say hello to you.
You're looking for me while grunting like a zombie.
So this time the two friends set out to investigate the
What a butt
allegedly
cheek.
haunted Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky. The massive hospital was built in 1910 to treat patients suffering from tuberculosis. Shockingly, it is estimated that around 63,000 people lost their lives inside the sanatorium walls. So it's no wonder that Waverly Hills is said to be one of the most haunted buildings in America, and is a site where many visitors claim to have witnessed terrifying paranormal activity. Ryan and Shane make it to the second floor of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium when they capture something truly bizarre. Now, of course, some sounds have more to do with bad dietary choices than the paranormal. But no worries, because things are about to get weird. In the past, many visitors and paranormal investigators have reported hearing
That's a big
creepy,
building.
unexplained humming in the morgue of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. Final part of their investigation, the guys decide that they will each explore the entire sanatorium, one at a time and all alone.
Oh no.
When Shane does his walkthrough investigation of the hospital, he just kind of cracks jokes and trash talks the alleged spirits haunting the
Don't
sanatorium.
do that.
Y'all want to play a fucking game? You
No.
punk kids. I love to play games. What
kinda-
I need
I
you
don't
to
know.
do is roll your ball.
He's the
to
one
me.
I'd want to
Where's my
haunt.
tip?
Something very strange also happens. When Shane finally makes his way back to Ryan and the rest of the team, he admits that at some point, he can be seen standing behind Shane in a doorway. Now, Shane doesn't see the apparition, but he does admit that he heard some strange noises at the exact same moment.
Dang.
So could this be the spirit of a former patient of Waverly Hills Sanatorium?
Yes.
As always, I leave it up to you to decide.
Or even maybe somebody that works there.
Entire investigation and many more spooky videos of Shane and Ryan exploring haunted places over on the YouTube channel Watcher. This next creepy video was uploaded to TikTok by Rosie B from Michigan.
They said TikTok ones are whatever.
Clip shows Rosie's daughter strolling through the kitchen when the toddler seems to have a very odd and chilling encounter.
I feel bad when kids get scared. I'm like trying to watch the stove reflection too.
At first, the girl appears to be talking to someone that we can't see, when suddenly something seems to try to yank a plastic container of snacks right out of her hand. Whatever it is then seems to go after her toy box. The toddler puts up a fight and wins.
I kind of think she might just be playing.
Away, seemingly
Don't you think?
angry at whoever or whatever was grabbing at her things. Later, when Rosie asks her daughter about what happened, the little girl says that a young boy and girl were trying to take away her toys.
Maybe
Maybe
she plays weird.
There's just no one there. At least no one that we can see. So is the little girl fighting over
I think
toys
she's just
with the
playing.
ghosts of two children? Let me know what you think.
Yeah, she's just a good little
Tunnel vision.
actress. That's good.
This next video was sent in to popular
Cute
Japanese
video.
ghost hunting team Clip Store by a man who claims that the footage was recorded by his now deceased older brother. The man says that his brother was a big fan of the paranormal and often spent his free time exploring well-known ghost spots in Japan. So one day his brother decides to film an allegedly haunted tunnel somewhere in Fukuoka Prefecture, Japan. He has an encounter
such a short tunnel.
that is absolutely terrifying.
Oh, don't jump scare me. Cool. Footsteps sound so creepy when it's quiet. Ooh.
Did you see it?
Yes.
After the man hears a creepy, unexplained voice coming from right behind him, he quickly spins around to see an ominous dark figure standing right in front
Where's
of him.
your legs?
A shadowy shape that had not been there only seconds before. Absolutely terrified, the man makes a run for it. But
Much
the
love, Big
story
Bear.
gets even weirder. Because a few weeks later, the man who recorded this video passed away in a freak accident. This horrifying video was found on the man's phone. It was the last video that he recorded before his death.
Hey, Swami.
So the Clip Store team tracks down the location, but
Thank
they
you.
don't really find anything unusual during their investigation. So could it be that the man accidentally recorded real paranormal phenomena? And could this have somehow led to him losing his life in such a tragic way?
Yeah, that's sad. I don't know, man. I kind of think it looks really legit. But I have no idea. I don't know. I say, I don't know. I feel like there's too many questions, you know? Do people go to that tunnel a lot? Is there a lot of footage in that tunnel? Why is it allegedly haunted? Do people normally die after they see something there? You know what I mean? I got a lot of questions. Could just be an art project. I have no idea.
Christine Wright from the paranormal investigation team CVS Paranormal sets out all alone to explore the so-called, quote, Pirates Graveyard in Portland, England. The scenic cemetery was built way back in 1475.
That looks lovely to go
It's
to.
got an odd nickname from the many gravestones that feature carvings of skulls and crossbones. Christine finds herself
He's
completely
an
alone
elaborate
when
hoax.
suddenly
Yes,
something
yeah.
happens that she still can't explain.
I like when he says that though, because that to me says he's like, I think it's a hoax. You know, I love it. Or what's his other one? He has a few. He says that he's like, I think this is probably fake, but I think it's cool, so I'm gonna put it up. You know.
To this day.
Completely out of the way, so nobody. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Hello.
What? Hello?
She really got scared and tried to say hi back.
Sure, I saw somebody shouted hello then, or said hello.
Christine is all alone when she hears something behind her, and as she turns, she hears a woman nearby clearly say hello.
Completely out of the way, so nobody. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh.
A bit shocked, she
That one's really
immediately
good.
answers back, hello. But there's no one there. In fact, there's not even anyone else in the entire area that she's exploring. So could it be that the Pirates Graveyard in Portland, England is haunted by the ghosts of those who are laid to rest there?
Yes.
Let me know. It looks back.
Ew.
Over on the channel, RX Files explore Indonesian paranormal investigator Chu does a live solo investigation of the infamously haunted Taou Hospital on the Indonesian island of Java. Taou Hospital was built way back in 1933, and over its 80-year history, it began to develop a very bizarre reputation. Many patients who were treated at Taou Hospital claimed to see the ghostly figure of an old nurse roaming its hallways. They also said that they had seen the terrifying apparitions of patients who had passed away inside the old hospital. And some even claimed to experience horrible hallucinations, like bloody footprints running up the walls that no one else could see. Taou Hospital closed its doors in 2015 and has been left abandoned ever since.
But no one else can
Paranormal
see?
investigator Chu is completely alone with nothing but a flashlight and his phone as he broadcasts his investigation live to his streaming audience. As Chu roams the hospital grounds, he starts to hear a few strange sounds here and there.
I like the live streamed
ones. It
ones.
doesn't seem to bother him. But then, Chu begins to ask that the alleged spirits that haunt the hospital let him know that they are there. And this is when things start to get creepy.
Udah, suara-suara saja. Tunjukkan semua ejakulasi kalau memang kalian ada di sini. Lingkau.
So, I'm going to say wire on that one.
A hospital stretcher moves by itself, frightening Chu so much that he begins to shake uncontrollably. But things are about to get much worse.
We'll see. We'll
Chu
see what the rest
decides that
is.
He's had enough of the outdoors and heads inside to explore the hospital's halls and rooms. But he starts to hear the disturbing sound of a bell ringing from somewhere inside the building. When he looks for the source, something happens that shocks him to his core.
Set it on the ground? What am I looking at here?
Weh, banyak keklik tak? Ya! Ada, ya Allah, ya Allah.
The exit door slams shut right behind him and an ominous voice can be heard. But most terrifying of all,
He just played that game.
something
What's it
seems
called?
to quickly peek
Oh,
out at
that's
Chu from
gross. I
inside
didn't
one
see
of
it.
the hospital rooms. Chu is terrified and quickly heads for another section of the hospital. But as Chu continues to explore, things just seem to get worse and worse.
I don't remember what was happening. He's in a hospital, right? And they pulled a string to make the thing come at him. We have to see if there's anything else. Because I feel like this guy's faking it. But we'll see. I might be wrong. I love you. Thank you again. Thank you. Boop, 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 boop. Just go in there. Look at them. Walk in. They're right there. Okay, unexpected action. Wait, is this a new one? No, it said it's the same one from the live stream, right? He actually ran in there. Who in their right mind would charge? I feel like if it's a ghost, you probably have a good chance, right, of not dying. I don't. Is this is the same one, right? The same guy? Yeah. Wow, on a live stream? I don't understand. Maybe, okay, so I always wonder too if the people that do the live streams record it and then live stream the recording like they're there. You know what I mean? Like how you can do a replay.
Chu jumps when he suddenly sees what appears to be the eerie apparition of a girl standing just inside an empty storage room. Gathering all of his courage, he charges toward the creepy figure. But it disappears into
I love these two.
air. Chu is now seriously freaked out and just wants to leave. But his live audience has other ideas. He gets bombarded with requests in his live chat to go back inside the hospital just one more time.
Okay, so
and
that's
explore some of the abandoned.
If he's like responding to chat live in the video, then okay, then it's probably legit. But that seems so staged.
Rooms. As you might guess, it did not go well.
I thought he was gonna pee his pants, to be honest. I thought he was like showing that he peed himself. That's what I thought.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya ngecium bau nggak enak teman-teman di sini. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah.
It made me poop. Uh-oh.
Ancok matamu.
Ew.
Allah Akbar, ya Allah, ya Allah, ya pergi penceng mana jantung anjing.
That's awful.
Chu freezes when he spots a woman in what looks like a hospital gown sitting on a bed inside one of the hospital rooms. She doesn't move, but her head seems to drop backwards to look at Chu as if it's not attached to her body. And with that, Chu has had enough. He ends his live stream and just gets out of there. So what do you think is going on here?
People can look
really
back.
Be haunted?
It's still attached.
Either way, real or not, whatever that is absolutely terrifying.
I agree.
When bad
Cap
things
and
come
staged.
to those who wait. This
100%.
next mysterious video was shared to the internet without a source. The
Yeah,
footage appears to
it would be
have been
great for a
recorded
scary
by
movie.
CCTV camera inside a
I'd watch it.
restaurant while the staff is finishing up work and cleaning up for the night. What happens next is shocking.
Shocking. Oh, is this the one with the creepy thing in the middle? Because I hate that one. Oh no, this one's okay.
A mop and a bucket can be seen sliding across the restaurant floor by itself. But most horrifying of all, some kind of invisible force violently grabs the waitress by.
Okay, so I was like, oh yeah, congrats on the gift. I was like, you know, okay, cool. The ghost hates cleaning. I'm down with that. That's awesome. But to pull the hair of the person that's just working there, that's not cool. Not cool. Now I'm against this ghost. Now I think this ghost sucks.
Her hair and pulls her backwards out of
He
frame.
keeps holding it too.
Now, without a source, we don't know
Let it go.
what happened next.
Totally a
But I'm
draft.
imagining lots of
No.
screaming and running.
Oh my god. Let it go. That's so
Bucksgrave
mean.
Road.
I hate that
Friends
ghost.
David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals are driving down a creepy back road called Bucksgrave Road in Carlisle,
Wow.
South Carolina.
Scary
David
road
and Dell
name.
say that when they were kids, they witnessed some very strange.
I think this cleaning one, that's like a 10 out of 10 for me. He would not let her hair go. That's awful. I want to see an interview with that chick, you know? That's kind of crazy. Experience? Well, I don't know. No. I'm very thankful for that. Let's not have anything change in that regard.
things
The
out on
draft just pulled her
Bucksgrave
hair.
Road, such
Probably
as
right.
odd,
Could be.
unexplainable lights and orbs. So, while driving down the narrow dirt road shooting some B-roll for their video in the car, they experienced something absolutely unnerving.
What?
I think that's enough B-roll then.
Yeah.
You don't want to waste up all the battery already.
The camera's battery's getting. What is that?
Where?
Deal.
Deer.
I'm zooming in. I can't.
A moose. Oh, someone with a headlamp.
What the? What are we? What the? Are you supposed to do? Ain't nobody supposed to be out here. Oh sh.
That's just your friend.
Woods. Where's the headlamp at? The headlamp should be right there. Like he didn't. Like he stopped. Did you turn off the light? Can you see him there?
No, I can't see.
I'm zoomed in. I can't hardly see.
Zoom in, don't zoom in, don't zoom in. It ain't gonna help, it ain't gonna help.
What the?
I would hate to have to drive forward.
What you gonna? What the are you doing?
The content play.
What the are you talking about? The content play. David, what the hell are you doing?
You're the driver. Sit back down.
I already tried that. He don't want none.
I'm trying to hear.
You dumb motherfucker.
Don't pop up. Don't scare me.
Okay, come on. This is some dumb This ain't even what we're supposed to be here for.
Dude, I couldn't hear or see anything out there. It's so pitch black.
Damn. Dude, go! Dude!
To this day, David and Dell say that they have no idea who or what the creepy stranger could have been. And paranormal or not, they claim that they have never been so scared in all their life. So, did they encounter some
I think it was just acting, and I think it was a friend. I hate to say it because I hate when I want to believe, you know? It's just, I just don't think it, their like reaction to seeing him was like, whoa, you know? And then, yeah, I don't know.
creep in
That's
the
just how I
remote
feel.
woods? Or is it all
2 out of 10.
just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Elaborate hoax.
You can watch this entire video and many more spooky
Unfortunately.
moments over on their YouTube channel, Signs and Signals. The Witching
Man,
Board.
1 out of 10.
Popular
Dang.
paranormal live streamer Ricky Velasquez and his wife Liz traveled to an allegedly haunted house somewhere
-2.
out in the middle
Aw.
of nowhere in Mexico. Now, apparently, the story of this place is truly dark and disturbing.
Sad. I want to see a
because
good
Ricky
one.
will only mention that the house was once home to an extremely large family named Hernandez. Apparently, some tragic and unspeakable event occurred at the Hernandez home, and most of the
What?
family, including many women and children, lost their lives.
Oh.
Now, whatever did happen, apparently it was so horrific that many people still leave candles at the house to pay their respects to this day. So after exploring the downstairs, Ricky and Liz head up to the 2nd floor. And that's when they begin to experience something that makes their blood run cold. Ricky is broadcasting their exploration live on YouTube. And as he reads comments from his live stream audience,
Okay, reads comments.
this happens.
¿Fuiste tú? No, man. Oh, güey. Bebé, háblale tú.
Talk to it.
Hola.
No mames.
I didn't. So bright on the door.
The couple hears very strange sounds from somewhere on the
There better be
top
more than
floor.
this.
Banging, moaning, and even what sounds like the voice of a young child.
I did hear like a kid
So now,
like
in an attempt
laugh
to
or
make
cough.
contact with the dead, Ricky and Liz decide to use a Ouija board.
No!
And as you might have guessed, it did not go well. During the Ouija board session, the couple continues to hear disturbing sounds coming from the house. Then something happens that absolutely scares the shit out of them.
¿Estás aquí con nosotros?
¡Liz! ¡Muérete de aquí! ¡Muérete! ¡Muérete!
That's awful.
While using the Ouija board, Liz asks, "Are you here with us?" To which a terrifying little voice replies, "Yes." Ricky believes that he hears the voice coming from
Brandon.
right behind him. So he looks through a clothing rack that is nearby and sees the horrifying, deathly pale face of a woman. The couple has had enough and they just run out of there as fast as they can.
She didn't close out the
Now, keep
session.
in mind
Have fun with
all
that
of
one
this was
forever.
broadcast live on YouTube. So whether it's real or not, it would have been much harder to fake. But whether it is real or fake, the footage is definitely very creepy. But if you want to take a
Gross.
look at the video for yourself, you can watch this entire exploration.
You can see an
over on
eyeball
the YouTube
too.
channel, Ricky Velasquez. So after many requests
Blah.
and 8 months later, Nukes Top 5 merch.
I think that one's pretty legit though. Cause they said a little girl, it was like an old lady face. It's interesting that it ew. Blah. Yeah, look at me. Look at me with you eyeballs. I like to, I don't know, because that makes me think that something is there. Like you can put up a mask somewhere, right? And leave it and be like, oh my God, I saw a face. But if there's like an eye looking out, dude, that's something else. Look at that eyeball. See it? Staring right at you. Look at this one too. Look at that. Yeah. If something can look at you, I don't know. This is the worst. Although I would also hate to be looked at with eye holes. So I don't know. Tough to say. Yeah. What happens if you don't say goodbye? Is it just going to like forever haunt there? Or is it going to follow you? Or is it just kind of like whatever happens, happens? Yeah. Faceless ghosts. Grody. Blah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happens when you don't say goodbye on a thing. I looked out the window to see the hood cat looking in my window. That would scare me right now. Portal remains open. Only in that house? Or like the world? You know? I don't know.
The couple has had enough and they just run
Oh, with the
out of there
person?
as
The person has the
fast
portal
as
open
they
for them?
can. Now, keep in mind that all of this was broadcast live on YouTube. So whether it's
Scary.
real or not, it would have been much harder to fake.
Yeah.
But whether it is real or fake, the footage is definitely very creepy. But if you want to
Yuck.
take a look at the video for yourself, you can watch this entire
because you
exploration
initiated contact.
over on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
channel, Ricky Velasquez.
I
So
see, I
after
see.
many requests and
I saw he has a bunch
later,
of
you can
merch
stop by
up.
Merch
Maybe
is
I'll get a
back.
shirt.
We've
That
got
sounds
shirts,
fun.
we've got hoodies, we've got coffee mugs, we've got stuff for your dog, we've got abandoned arcade.
I'll get one for Arlo
Now,
too.
unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a source for this next video. But from what I have gathered, the footage was captured
love
by security
arcades.
cameras at an abandoned pachinko arcade in Nagano, Japan. It is said that the ghost of a young girl is often seen inside this abandoned
Find it
arcade.
rude not to say bye?
The
I would.
CCTV footage seems to show
You
a
just ran away from
policeman
me?
investigating after an alarm in the abandoned
I would be
arcade was
upset with
set
you.
off by something. What happens next is downright
Alarm was set
chilling.
off? Don't stalk him. Oh, weird. Actually stalking him.
What looks like the figure of a young girl can be seen following the policeman, but he doesn't see or hear anything. When the policeman turns to leave, the girl can be seen suddenly crouching nearby. Now, because there's no source, we'll probably just never know what happened.
It faded
So,
too
the footage
conveniently, you
remains
know?
unexplained.
It looks like a lady holding a baby.
Get
You know what I mean?
me out of here. A group of friends are having a great time in Torreon, Mexico when they decide to go on a very
I think that'd be the worst. Yeah, checking dark rooms when working security. Did you have to do it alone? I don't know that I could go alone.
popular tourist attraction, the Cristo de la Noa's cable car ride. The cable car provides beautiful scenery of the city as
Oh,
it
that looks
transports
fun.
tourists up the mountain and through the streets of Torreon. With such a spectacular bird's eye view of the city, the group of friends can't help but take a video to capture the moment. But what happens on this particular ride is very disturbing.
Mándale saludos a Robert que está allá para acá. ¿Estás transmitiendo, amigo? Sí. Está transmitiendo. ¿Quién está gritando? Que se siente sola. ¿Sí oyeron? Una niña que se siente sola. No, una niña. Oiga, no manches.
What sounds like the voice of a little girl can be heard screaming in
That's
terror.
creepy.
And the group has no idea where the voice is coming from. Now, after the video was shared on Facebook, many shocked viewers believe they hear the girl say, quote, "Get me out of here. I feel alone." But unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. So if you do, please let me know what you think the girl is saying down in.
I guess you could just like play it, right? Someone can hold the phone and play it. Because it's like he asked if she was streaming and then the sound started playing. You know what I mean? A little convenient. Only 3 of us. One worked the front desk, one outside, and the other checking dark areas. Ugh, I'd want to switch around. Or 2 people go check around at stuff. Yeah, I find that to be fishy, for sure. I'm going to say no. 1 or 0 out of 10.
In the comments.
Nah.
Did the group accidentally capture a paranormal event on camera? You decide.
Nope.
Bearer of bad
Weird, though.
news. Popular urban explorers Matt and Andy from the YouTube channel Finders Beepers History Seekers are back with another
What a long
exploration
name.
at an abandoned farmhouse in Yorkshire, England. This time they bring along their 3rd team member, a cute little dog named Bear. They gear
Hi,
Bear
Bear.
up with a GoPro camera and a flashlight, and he starts
Oh my
to run
God.
around the dark abandoned
Bear's
house.
so cute.
But unlike any
And
of their
great
previous
name, might I say.
explorations, Bear immediately begins to act very strange. The little dog sniffs around, running
Oh,
from
she
room
gets
to
her
room
little
as if he's
flashlight.
trying to find something.
Or he.
Finders
Aw.
Beepers History Seekers. The end of the Zark haunting. Now you might
That one was
remember a
great.
little
10 out of
while
10.
back, we featured an Indian family who claimed that their apartment was haunted by a poltergeist.
I know. Yeah, no doubt, Brandon. No doubt. Yeah, 10 out of 10. That one was cool.
Could you please stop?
Well, as an update to this story, the father Zark says that he has decided to end the channel because now his family has finally moved to a new home. But Zark posted one final video from their old apartment that might be their creepiest video yet.
Can't ask, you have to tell them? Oh, creepy. Don't lead him away from his
Zark hears
family.
a child crying in their living room and thinks that it's his son. But just as he enters the room, he sees a semi-transparent child run toward the hall. In the dark, Zark can't tell that something just doesn't quite look right, and he runs after the child, thinking that it's his own son. But just then, his wife yells to him from the other room to say that their son is still safe in bed, snug under the covers and not crying at all. So Zark has no idea who or what.
That was such a loud cry, and if the wife's awake, why didn't you ask who the heck is
Zark says
crying?
that the
You know?
channel is now over. But was the Zark Scary Haunting channel for real? Or was it all just an elaborate hoax?
I think it's probably a hoax.
Decide.
Don't worry, Nuke, I got you.
Abandoned
Decided.
Graveyard. Paranormal investigator Ian from the YouTube channel Midwest Go.
I think anytime anyone uses like kids crying, like it's automatically scary, right? Whether it's a kid or a baby. But it just seems like editable. You know what I mean? And the wife wasn't alarmed that there was a baby crying and she has her baby, you know? But he heard it and the camera heard it. So why didn't she hear it or the son? That's just weird. Hey, Spoderman? Which one? Oh, this guy. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it too. You're nice. Yeah, that one was interesting because I think kids crying make it automatically scary, but I think he's editing.
Cemetery in Renville County, Minnesota. The old graveyard is abandoned, overgrown, and hidden away deep in the Minnesota woods. In the 1870s, the cemetery was part of the thriving town of Vicksburg.
See that boy?
But the village is now nothing more than a ghost town. Perhaps quite literally. You see, visitors to the cemetery have reported seeing and hearing supernatural activity, and locals warn tourists to stay away from the graveyard at night. Midwest Ghost Hunter, aka Ian, soon finds out why.
All right.
1870 wasn't that long ago. Why?
All right, I'm coming over to visit. I hope you don't mind. Oh my gosh.
Coming over to visit. Hope you don't mind.
Shambles. I'm sorry that your tombstone has been destroyed. What happened? Is it vandalized? Whoa. Okay, I just heard you.
Ian finds a headstone that seems to have been smashed to pieces. And when he asks whether the headstone has been vandalized, a quiet little voice seems to whisper.
So nice. For real, Josh.
The investigator is shocked by what he just heard. He believes that the spirit he is talking to might be associated with the smashed headstone. So he tries again.
If you're still here, could you tell me your name? Because unfortunately, there's really no way for me to tell. I really don't want to dig around your grave shambles.
Grave
I don't
shambles.
want to damage it any further. You don't have to be shy, ma'am. As I said, I'm just here to visit.
Aww.
I'm here with nothing but respect. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes right now. but that's okay. It's worth it. If I could just hear your voice one more time. Whoa. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I heard that.
Hop again.
I heard you once again. Whoa, you just drained my battery too. Dang,
So
dude.
spoopy.
Ian asks to
What
hear
up,
the
Jamie?
spirit's voice one more time, and this time a soft voice seems to answer, "It's lonely here."
Oh, sad. What the heck?
Ian decides to explore more of the cemetery, and when he
Why?
reaches another gravestone, something happens that he just can't explain.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Doing good. How you
What
doing?
the hell was that?
Wait, what?
Suddenly, the fence begins rattling by itself without reason.
Without reason.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
He's such a nice
sounded like the
ghost
fence.
hunter.
Did you just rattle this fence?
Yes.
What's your name? Here, I could try to read your grave.
Why is he so
say?
friendly?
Nanny? Is your name Nanny? Whoa. Okay. I take that as a yes. Thank you. Is there anybody else that's buried here? Whoa, I just heard your voice. Could you say it once more? Dude, oh my god, I just heard you again.
I just received an intelligent response from what sounds
This
like a
guy's
ghostly little
cool.
girl, and now realize that there actually may be two spirits haunting this gravesite. Nanny Bickle, who passed away at the age of 5, and Ida Bickle, who passed away at age 7.
Aww. Oh my god, that's so
After the fence surrounding
sad.
two gravestones rattles on its own and the voice of a little girl seems to respond, Ian decides to take some pictures. What happens next is absolutely unnerving.
Pose for the photo. Could you smile? All right, I'm gonna count to 3, okay? And I want you to pose for this photo.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, it's Nuke.
1, 2, 3.
If you look at this photo closely, there appears to be two misty
Oh my
little
goodness.
girls staring into the camera from the gravesite. They both appear to be in their adolescence, have long hair, and dark beady eyes.
Oh,
In the photo
why you
taken
gotta
afterwards,
be harsh
they
on
are
them like that?
completely gone.
Two misty apparitions that look
I'd
like
hate
little
if someone
girls
was like,
appear
"Oh
in
yeah, I was
one of
watching
Ian's
Shanda and
pictures,
checking out her
sitting right
dark
next to
beady
what he
eye."
believes
Don't.
is their own gravestone. So is old abandoned Vicksburg Cemetery truly haunted? Let me know what you think.
Yes.
You can watch this entire investigation
This
over
one
on
was
the
really
YouTube
nice.
channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter.
I like that one a lot. A lot.
Unwanted guest. In this next creepy video, two police
Unwanted
officers
guests.
are alerted by an Airbnb homeowner who suspects someone has broken into her house.
How's it going?
Oh, police footage. Nice.
Give you the problem?
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door is open. I think somebody broke in.
The homeowner says the house should be empty, but is worried that an intruder might be inside. The two officers make their way into the house as their body cameras record the entire incident.
Lit.
Police, if anyone's here, make yourself known.
One of the officers is checking out the downstairs bedroom. and
Get to
this
do
is
like
when
under the bed
things
checks
start
or
to get
closets? What do you have to do? Nice gun blur. stressed out.
Anyone inside?
A loud bang can be heard, and at the same time, strange interference comes through the radio. The officer now heads upstairs, and his body cam starts to experience strange video glitches. What happens next is downright chilling.
Oh my god, show me.
Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known.
It's like a haunted police game or something, you know? That door totally opened though. Where's the other one? Oh, it's like opening the doors to each room. That's so weird. Oh, man.
Downstairs clear.
No? Upstairs, creepy. Oh, ghost charging a cop. He's about to get arrested. You gotta go check it again, man. He did not check under the bed. Dang. He didn't even go look again. You just heard footsteps running at you.
Upstairs clear? Yeah, we're good.
Now, understandably,
You just
this police
lied.
officer is done with this house. Two doors open on their own without explanation, and when the officer is about to go downstairs, the
Is this
loud
fake?
sound of charging footsteps or
There's
stomping
no
can
way.
be heard right behind him. He swings around, but again, no one there. This footage was later...
An officer was clearing my house to make sure that I would be safe to go in after being out, and I found the door open, and they heard footsteps running at them, and they didn't go look again. I would be so freaking mad. I can't imagine this is like real. You know what I mean?
released as the
He said,
officer
"I don't
claimed
get paid
to
enough
have
for this."
experienced Paranormal activity
Yeah.
while inside the house. So just what do you think is going on here? Is this Airbnb haunted? Let me know down in the comments. The Shadowy Shepherd.
Huh.
This next
Weird.
creepy video was captured by Twitter user Eldar Glorfindel. Eldar says that
Sorry, miss. House is haunted. Gonna have to call the fire department, do a controlled burn. I know, right? Dude, I do blame him a little bit though, because he could have went in there. There's another officer. The two of them could have went and looked. You know what I mean? I don't know. I would feel mad if that was my house that got looked at. Yeah, it's the duty. Do your duty. That's crazy. Crazy.
that he and
That's
his
why I'm
friends
hoping
were
it's
about to head
fake.
home after
Yeah,
spending
that's not
a
a
day
proper
at the
clear.
beach in the city of Niterói, Brazil. They spotted a lone goat
What if it is someone hiding under the bed and he absolutely just heard them run around up there? You know what I mean? Like, sure, the doors are opening on their own. Fine. A different matter, right? Maybe it's haunted and also there's someone inside that house, you know? Lame. Cool video though. I say 8 out of 10, but I feel like maybe it was acted almost. Like you can buy a body cam. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm torn. Interesting.
trotting down the street. So Eldar decides to take a quick video of the goat to share with his friends on social media, kind of as a joke. But his friends are shocked.
Because why would they
when
release the
spot
body cam
something
footage to the internet?
Eldar did not see.
Know what I mean?
Qual é, mano? Do nada.
Aw, hi, goat.
Bode, mano. Bode, do nada.
Some eerie figure can be seen watching Eldar and his friends from the shadows.
Hi, man with the goat.
Eldar's baffled and swears that he and his friends didn't see anyone standing there at the time. But whoever or whatever it is, the goat does seem to take notice. So what do you think is going on
Goat's like,
here?
who that man?
Let me know down in the comments.
That's just a man and a goat.
Qual é, mano? Do nada. Bode, mano.
Maybe that's that man's goat.
Bode, do nada.
Run. Japanese paranormal investigator
run.
Takuuchi from the YouTube channel Takuuchi Camera travels to the old.
Plus his partner was so chill he didn't even hear the footsteps. Yeah, right? Or maybe he thought it was the partner. If you're scared of the unexplained, yeah. Yeah, I just think he could have grabbed his partner and been like, dude, let's go. It's really weird and creepy up there. Come on. That's what I would do.
Abandoned
I am creeped
Shiriwa
out.
village in Japan. The village is now a ghost town. It has been completely abandoned for over 28 years. Centuries-old graves of
28
former
years?
residents can be found hidden away between the decaying homes. Locals like to say that these days, the only residents of Shiriwa village are the dead. In the dark of night, Takuuchi begins to hear unnerving sounds coming from all around him as he explores. He starts to get a little freaked out. And
Yeah, I
decides to
agree,
take out
Brandon.
his thermal
I
camera
think
to
maybe
get
it
a
was
better
acted,
look
right?
at
That's
what
the
could
only
be
thing I could think.
hiding in the dark. What he sees shocks him to his core.
めっちゃ、周りからバチバチ音聞こえるから気づかれてないやつやけど。よし。ほらほらほらほらほらほら。なんか来てるなんか来てる。ちょっと待ってちょっと待って。なんかおるなんかおる。ちょっと待って。ほらなんかおるなんかおる。マジ。ほらマジマジマジマジマジマジマジ。ほらなんかおるなんかおるなんかおる。なんかおるなんかおるって。ほら。
That's like a legitimate heat signature. That would be a person or animal, right? Yeah, go ahead, get closer. Nice, great edit. Water heater?
完全におるなんかマジマジ完全におるよしよしよしいけいけいけ今今よし今はいチーズ
It's like the cutest thing ever. Say cheese. Like this is the safe area. Like they're not gonna come get you over here.
ちょっと待って何も映ってない嘘やろ嘘やろ明らかにおるなんかおるマジでおるマジでおるマジでおるマジでおるマジでおる何してんの何してんのはどういうこと何してんのはマジでおるなんかおるんよちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待って来た
You know what he did? He recorded himself on that and then played it back to watch. He recorded himself running. Yeah. And then was like, oh no. It was really cute. I love the running up to it. And, gotcha. Say cheese. This is like a cute
The
video.
thermal camera captures a heat pattern that resembles a human shape. But when Takuuchi looks around with his own naked eye, he can't see anyone.
This is
Suddenly, the figure
this is
charges
cute.
toward Takuuchi, and in a panic, the investigator runs for his life. And with this, Takuuchi has had enough and just leaves.
I loved it.
So could this be the angry spirit of a villager who passed away in the old abandoned Shiriwa village? Let me know what you think.
I think that was cute.
Nukes top 5 viewer Martin and his wife are out delivering food for DoorDash, driving through a wooded area near
this one might be
Chesapeake,
cool.
Virginia. Suddenly, they spot something truly disturbing.
What?
What was that?
I don't know.
What the?
I missed it.
Isn't that a fucking...
I don't know what the it was. I'm getting out of here.
I thought it was a...
It's not a deer.
Me too. No, I thought it was
Did you
like
see
a
it?
reflection of
It was not a reflection. There was no water to reflect off of. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Man, I want to know what it was. Show me.
No, it wasn't a fucking deer. I know what a deer looks like.
He's so speeding out of there. He's like, nope.
See it?
No, I didn't. Show me.
A strange figure can be seen running out of the woods at a super fast speed, and then it disappears into the darkness on the other side of the road. Now, you certainly can't blame him, but Martin doesn't want any part of this.
Man, I can't even tell what's going on there.
Just gets out of there while his girlfriend kind of giggles at him a little bit. But now Martin got the best view of this figure, and he says that something on 2 legs just jumped from the trees and ran right
okay,
across the
thanks.
road.
That was actually much
Martin
more clear.
says that whatever it was looked humanoid, but
It does look
he has
humanoid.
no clue what it could have been.
You think it's a moose?
So what do you think Martin and his wife captured on their dash cam?
It's kind of
Let
tall
me
enough,
know
right?
Down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, do it now, and then
Oh, I am, friend. This is why my dash gets here earlier. Oh, because they're driving away from the scary things in the forest? Yeah. Moose are huge? Let me see this. I want to find like a... Oh, that was the guy. That was so cute. That was the cutest one.
What was that?
Oh, dang it. I missed it. This is probably the second most replayed one. Right here, right? Yep. It's really tall.
What was that?
Yeah, that one's neat. That was a great one for the last one. Unless there's a bonus. Bonus. Nope. Dang. Way cool. I liked it. I think so. This was the most replayed. Yeah, this one's probably a 10 out of 10. That was so unexpected. That one was great. The dog one was kind of sad. Highway of Horror. That one was kind of cool. I think the favorite one. Oh man. This one. It actually, I think just like accidentally running into people is probably the scariest. That's super scary. They're very brave. Oh, and this one. I like this guy a lot too. I'm sad he doesn't have a lot of replays. Just because he was so nice to the ghost, you know? That one, that's really great. The one where they're... I like that one too, actually. You're right. Where they have the Ouija board? Yeah. It's very legit reactions, you know? I like that one a lot too. Yeah, no, that is awesome. 20 scariest ghost videos of the year. A lot of them are really, really great. Some of them it's like, man, come on. You edited that. I saw it. I saw you. You edited the heck out of that. But overall, fantastic. As long as he doesn't do, what do you call them? The ones that are like, remember that one with that guy and it was like clearly it was a string pulling everything over and everything. That one made me crazy. I was like, come on.
Scariest TikTok videos
Oh
of
god,
the year.
oh god, I can't pause it. Pause. Okay. Yeah, sees the ghost in the church and he's like, oh no, guys. Oh, it's gonna get us. Like the string is just everywhere. Yeah, that one, it's not like that one, which I'm glad about, right? Like I'm glad these are all pretty cool. Most of those were awesome. I like the really polite guy. That was really nice and polite to the ghosts and got the picture of the two little girls. I did like that one. Our guy had what? Through a board, whole like messenger block. Wait, like on a Ouija board? Because that's hilarious. I'd watch that. No way! That's so funny. I feel like stuff would play with people that are playing. You know what I mean? That's so silly. I'd mess with people that were trying to be silly with me. Big time. Big time. Yeah, thanks for watching that one with me, guys. Thanks for watching that one with me, guys. That one was cool. I'm excited for the TikTok ones, but I feel like TikTok ones are always like, oh, come on. Oh, you know, they really like to be cheesy and really like to do those shortcuts, right? Where you like, when you're moving the camera, you cut the footage and then put the footage in you want, you know? So we'll see. We'll see if there's any good ones. Yeah, TikTok's always so sus. Trying to get those bunch of views. I get it. Want to watch the sus with me? And then we'll be caught up on Nuke, and that'll be awesome.